It is one of the world's most recognised and respected brands. Virgin has expanded into air and rail travel, leisure and hospitality, telecommunications, media, health and wellness, space tourism, clean energy, through more than 400 branded companies in 29 countries, with global branded revenues of some $21 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at the screens as we look at a snapshot of Virgin's history.
Everybody at Virgin love a challenge. I think what Virgin is about is taking on big conglomerates and moving into their territory and seeing if we can shake them up. We've managed to do that in the music business, we've managed to do that in the aviation business, in the mobile phone business, and I think that where the people who work for Virgin get their passion from is being proud of the company they work for, being proud of the difference that Virgin's making.
You are concentrating on the area in front of my told you.
It's where I feel comfortable. Uncommon service because we rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, all that from the mind of one man who's been able to inspire an army of people to work with him to deliver the best service and the best brands of any company in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Melbourne, Sir Richard Branson. Ladies and gentlemen, even by Sir Richard's leisure standards of dress at times, there's just something not right. Well, let's explain. There's just something not right, ladies and gentlemen.
England are no longer in. Australia are no longer in. How to win friends and influence.
We've got somebody on time, that's for sure. But here in this town, we all love being all black and whites, don't we, ladies and gentlemen?
I had breakfast with him this morning. He was good enough to give me this T-shirt, but obviously I had to wear it.
And just before we move on to things, you have been over in New Zealand, as I said, having breakfast with the captain of the All Blacks this morning. Tomorrow when he goes out to take the World Cup back to New Zealand. They've had such a horrible time in recent times. You're going back over for the game tomorrow. What's it like over there, and what is the captain of the New Zealand All Blacks? What did you say to him this morning?
Well, I think he's very relaxed. We had a great chat about his gliding. He loves gliding, and I love ballooning and other sports. But and I think my advice to him simply was just have a blast, have fun, enjoy. It's going to be the biggest day of his life tomorrow. Let's go out and enjoy it.
Fantastic, isn't it? For him to know that tomorrow's going to be one of the greatest days of his life, and it's all, the destiny in many ways is in his hands. When you watch that show reel that we played, the introductory reel, do you get tired or do you get inspired?
No, I think I get inspired. I mean, obviously, I've been very fortunate because a lot's gone on in my life, and a lot's still going on. And life's fascinating. I'm learning all the time. Every single day is a new challenge. And I don't want to waste this fantastic position I find myself in. So we have fantastic people at Virgin. Something like 60,000 people. They're committed to what they're doing, and it's up to me to get out and around the world to inspire them and motivate them, and I'm happy to do that.
Over so many years now, even decades, you've been able to capture lightning and put it in a bottle in so many different areas of life. A lot of people here today look at the economy, not quite sure what's going on. You've been through the cycles many times. We've seen a lot of protests in the streets of the world, saw them in Melbourne yesterday. Just looking at that video before, you see the Sex Pistols, who were the personification of 70s outrage in Britain. You were amongst all those people, yet you were able to lift and motivate so many other people to the point where you are Sir Richard Branson these days. When you see these people protesting, do you understand, even if they don't sometimes understand what they're protesting about, and what's your view?
Well, I mean, as a teenager, I left school young to campaign against the Vietnamese War, which was another, I'm afraid, unnecessary war waged by the West against innocent people, basically. And we'd march on the American embassy. And I mean, as far as this particular movement's concerned, I think they have something in what they're saying. I think it's up to people who run businesses around the world. We should listen, and I think we should actually get out and take the reason for their demonstrations away. So I mean, businesses should be a force for good. Businesses shouldn't just be the bottom line. And if every single business could get out there and commit to make a real difference, we could get on top of most of the world's problems. Most of the world's problems could get resolved.
So Richard, I want to get to philanthropy and the new visions a little bit later in our conversation. And by the way, at some stage during the course of this next hour, I'll come down